VR is full of endless amounts of games, so it can be a little hard to choose what to play. So in order to make your decision making a little bit easier, let's start off with the most popular type of video game: shooter games. Whether you're looking for something a little bit more realistic and combat based, or something a little bit more cartoony and colorful, this list is perfect for you. Also, the list isn't any particular order from least to greatest, I just threw them all on the list. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Our first game is Hyperdash. Hyperdash is a really fun, colorful game that will keep you entertained for hours. While it is still a shooter, it's really cartoony as you're controlling robots to move across this insane course. There are all sorts of games like Capture the Flag, Team Deathmatch, and my personal favorite, gun game. This game has a really unique movement system where you can teleport anywhere you want. There are guns littered across the entire map, and you have to race players to get to them. This game is full of zip line, secret entrances, tunnels, and everything that you can think of all in one. I love this game, and you will easily spend countless hours in it without even realizing it. Honestly, it's one of my top picks for VR games ever. If you have a VR headset and haven't tried Hyperdash, you are seriously missing out. Next up on the list, we have Onward. Onward is a little bit more serious in combat style, but it is super realistic, and I love the reload mechanics in the game. There are many different game modes that you can choose from, but there are two main teams, one of which is trying to defend or protect something while the other team tries to attack it. The game is super realistic, and you will honestly probably believe that you are actually in a gunfight during this game. There are all sorts of weapons and gadgets you can choose from to make your loadout completely personal. Maps are also during the day and at night, so each map can be different each time you play it. The player base is also really wholesome, believe it or not, and even if it's your first time playing, you will get plenty of support throughout the entire game. Next up is kind of a 2-for-1. While Rec Room has way more than just these two games, these are the two that I want to point out. One, Paintball. Paintball was one of the first shooter games I ever played in VR, and honestly, it's way more fun than you would think it is. The only reason why you probably would not play it is because of the squeakers. But overall, it really is just a fun, interactive game that really does simulate a real-life paintball game. There are different types of maps, guns, and everything that you can think of, and it's genuinely just a fun game. If you're looking for a free experience, I would choose this game. Not to mention that's also cross-play with different platforms like PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, and more. So in other words, if you're looking for a game to play with friends that might not have a VR headset, this is something that you should really look at. And that leads me to the other one, Lazertag. Lazertag is another game in Rec Room that is really fun, that has a completely different type of combat system. Lazertag is really interesting as you have to team up and defeat robots that are on the other people's teams. Killing players and bots will give you points, as well as power-ups and super mega weapons. Both of these games are really fun, and again, you can play with pretty much anyone across any platform, so seriously consider it, not to mention it is free. Our next game is a battle royale. While you've probably heard of this game 1,000 times, Population 1 is super fun. And similar to the other games on this list, if you have a VR headset and haven't played it, you are really missing out. Similar to Onward, is a great player base, and my first time playing, I met some people that I still play with today. Everyone's super wholesome, jokes around, no one takes the game super seriously. Not to mention the developers always update the map and have huge updates, special game modes, and all sorts of things to make the game up to date and reliable. Honestly, huge shout out to the developers because they do something that not many game developers do nowadays. The community is huge, and you'll never have trouble finding a match. Not to mention, it's probably one of the only battle royales that you will find in VR. The game has a great reload mechanic and all sorts of little things that you can do, so I wouldn't necessarily call it cartoony, but at the same time, I wouldn't really call it realistic either. I mean, you drink soda to get shield, you have bananas to gain health. If you haven't already, be sure to give Population 1 a shot. See what I did there? That's gonna conclude the list of the top FPS games that you should try in VR. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already to get more videos like this. If there's anything you want to see in the comments, such as more gameplay, more commentary type, because I look at the comments to help me decide what my next video should be. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.